At the end of the previous episode, I was at Puro Puro catching a dragon impling, and if you looked inside my inventory, you would have seen a lot of eclectics. And that's right, we're going to be doing another medium clue grind. Now, I'm not going to show all the clips like I have in the previous episodes. I've already talked about this before, but I'm just going to show either the important ones or maybe some milestones or just some clips that I thought were relevant. Now, the main reason we're doing the eclectic grind again are for the wild pies. I mean, the medium clues are a nice bonus, but the chance of me getting ranges are so low now that I don't really think about it. It's more just, I need the wild pies, and once we get 70 Slayer, we can just go straight for the Granite Mole. So here we are with 509 eclectics. Our current medium clue track, I guess, is 54, and we'll just be making a tally on the screen like we have before. You'll have to kind of believe me and see when I say I've dropped this many or completed this many. I'm not going to show even the rewards anymore. I'm just going to show some good ones. So we've currently dropped 2, got 1 wild pie, and now this would be our first completed. Ancient Blessing, I mean, it's okay. I think I've got one of them already, but I just wanted to show my very first completed one. Now we've completed 5. This was actually one of our better medium clues. It has some alchables and 10k cash. I mean, medium clues don't give that much good reward unless you actually get something really good. So here we are with our another wild pie. We've currently got 4 wild pies and completed 8 while dropping 11. And it looks like we've almost finished all our eclectics, so a very quick grind, but it was 500 like before. This time we weren't as lucky. I think last time and the time before we got 25 mediums, and this time it looks like we only got 19. But here we are opening up some other implings, nothing really good, but we have a total of 27 wild pies. That's relatively close. I wanted 30, but 27 seems good enough for now, and I can always come back if needed. Now, with the crafting grind, it looked like we had 1,300 giant seaweeds and a lot of empty buckets. So what I'm going to do for the beginning of the crafting grind is I'm going to hand in 24 mysterious emblems, get myself a rune pouch. I still have a lot of spare. And now I can go to, what's it called, my house and have 2 more extra inventory spots because I have a rune pouch. I don't want to do it in a PvP world because I don't really want to die, but I have lots of dueling rings, so that's fine. I did find an eclectic and got another medium clue while I was actually doing this grind, so I guess we'll try and complete that. Maybe we'll get ranges here, it'd be a nice story, but medium clues are hard enough, so we'll see how we go. And yeah, we can't do it. Nah, that's fine. I mean, it was just a nice break from filling buckets of sand, I guess. But here we go, we finished 4,300 buckets of sand. I think we'll need to make a bit more for our crafting level. I haven't talked about my crafting level yet, so we're currently 71, and I think we need 78 to be able to boost to make black d'hide chaps, which pretty much means we're getting 71 all over again because it's the same amount of experience. Obviously we can do higher level stuff, but yeah, it's still a long grind. So we're just making some of the giant seaweed into soda ash now, and it looks like we're finishing off now. We finished, wow, we burnt 1,590, so that's going to be a lot of soda ash. We now have 10,000 soda ash. That's going to be a lot of molten glass and a lot of orbs. It's going to be a long Slayer grind, but it will help me in the long run with so many other things as well. And also, if I ever want to get a Fury, I'll be closer to the Slayer level. Sorry, not Slayer level, the crafting level, and that will also help. But it looks like we don't actually have enough buckets to get 10,000, so I'll probably be doing multiple trips where I fill them, make molten glass, and then fill them again. So here we go. We've got 72 crafting just by actually making molten glass, which means we have made a lot. We've currently made, 4,000 molten glass, another 6,000 to make. This does not seem fun, but I mean, at least it's relatively quick when you think about it. Okay, so it looks like we're taking a break from it. I probably got a little bit bored, and we're doing Slayer. Now, there are some really good times for me to do Slayer where, there's not lots of people on, and Fire Giants is kind of a task that is very deep and kind of a PK hotspot. I forgot to go to the 1250 world, so I'm going back. But I would like to do this when there's literally no one on, which is around 6 p.m. for me because I'm in Australia, and that's relatively nice. So at about 6 p.m. I decide every day I'll do an hour or 2 of Slayer, even if I don't have my black d'hide yet. It's just really easy and less chance of me dying. And with the fact that I died last time, I just want to do it when it's as safe as possible. So we go from Fire Giants to Ice Giants. Sadly, neither of them drop clue scrolls, and if I do get a hard clue that gives me black d'hide or, a magic shortbow, I could stop this grind, or at least the crafting grind aspect. And that'd be nice because then I could just stay at 72 for a while. Even though I have a lot of soda ash and molten glass in the bank, I could just let it stay there. But that's fine. It looks like we got a long bone. I'm not actually sure of the chance of that. I think it's only like 1 in 500. Maybe it's 5,000, but I think that's a curved one. Either way, we've completed 42 tasks and have 510 points. When we get to 50 tasks, I think we get a huge bonus, right? Or maybe it's only for 100, I'm not sure, but I think 50 tasks is also another big bonus, so that'd be really nice for our Slayer point wise. So it looks like we're doing spiders, really easy task. Actually, I've been really lucky with spiders. I mean, I seem to always get a mysterious emblem, which, I mean, obviously there's always a chance, but these are so low level that I didn't really think I'd get them. Anyway, 43 tasks done for a total of 535 points. And now think about it, we're getting really close to the herb sack, and once we do get that, it'll be really nice to do herbivore. I mean, we could just bring like 20 super energies, the herb sack, and just stay there for ages, which will be really good for fossils and obviously herbs, as well as hunter experience. Now, we're back at Ice Warriors. I really don't like this task too much. I mean, they do drop medium clues, as you can clearly see, and I haven't actually died there yet, which is probably one of the reasons I actually did do them, because I've kind of been dying too many places at other areas, so this seems relatively safe, and just have to do it for the moment. Now, it looks like we do complete one of the medium clues, and we get an Ancient Crozier. Obviously, we can't use that. I think you need like 60 prayer or something. Yeah, 60 prayer. And our new task is Fire Giants. I really don't like Fire Giants. I might even skip them now thinking about it. Like, such a bad task. It looks like it demotivated me so badly that I decided I'd rather do crafting, which is not a good sign. But I have 4,400 empty buckets with 5,500 soda ash, so I'm clearly need to get more molten glass made and then fill up even more buckets, which is kind of sad, but you know, it is how it is. Now it looks like we're doing this in a PvP world. It just means I didn't want to risk my rune pouch, but it's relatively easy. I mean, you just have to tally to Cami, and it's actually probably about the same speed as the other one. 70 mage, pretty good. I haven't got a magic level in so long. Like, I think I try to keep it low, but now that my range is up to 73, it really doesn't matter what mage level I get. So it looks like this is our last invent. I'm just trying to get to Edgeville so we can make some molten glass. It looks like I got hit by a pker, but luckily I didn't die. And now I'm just trying to tease him, but it's alright. So 3,000 buckets of sand and like 5,000 soda ash, as I said before. And we got 73 crafting. I didn't actually get the level on camera, it looks like, but I did get it. And through molten glass, I mean, it's only 10 experience per thing, so clearly a lot of molten glass. 7,500, we just need another 2,500 buckets of sand, and hopefully that should be it. Then that should be enough for 78 crafting, and we can finally get our black d'hide back. Alright, so after making more buckets of sand, we find a ninja impling. I think it's the first one I've actually seen of a ninja one. I've seen a couple of eclectics and maybe even a magpie, but that was the first ninja one I saw. Not very good, and look how laggy my computer is. I mean, that's actually atrocious. But we are at Edgeville, so I'm guessing that means we finish with our buckets of sand, which should give us a grand total of 2,500 buckets of sand, 2,500 soda ash, and 7,500 molten glass, for a grand total of 10k molten glass, which will then be turned into 10k uncharged orbs, which should then hopefully give us 78 crafting. All this because I died once with black d'hide chaps, and as sad as it is, that is the reason I'm doing all this. I just want my black d'hide back, so let's get to it. Alright, we're finishing off the last of the molten glass. At least we're finally finished with the sand, the soda ash, the molten glass, and all we have to do is blow the uncharged orbs, right? Wrong. Sadly, I got the calculations wrong. I didn't do it correctly. I thought it was 10,000 on the dot, but it's actually a little bit over. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back, do everything again. Not as much, nowhere near the extreme. I think it's like 10,500 or so, 10,600. So 600 more buckets of sand, 600 more molten glass, and I think I had to do a couple of battle staves if I remember correctly, but I mainly did that for cash as well as crafting experience, so it really wasn't too bad. So here we are by the end of the battle staves. If I remember correctly, I did 100 air orbs, so yeah, 100 battle staves, 100 air orbs. I can make them, alch them later, it's no worries. Let's just get this crafting grind over and done with so I can get my black d'hide back. Now, I'm fairly certain there's an impling spawn somewhere around Castle Wars, because I've seen so many implings always wandering around Castle Wars that I've decided I'm going to do all my AFK stuff just here, just in case, because if I'm going to make 10,600 molten glass, I might as well keep an eye out for implings, and I feel like there's a likely chance that they'll be in Castle Wars. So anyway, 75 crafting, our first recorded crafting level of the episode. We can now make Slayer rings without boosting, so that's really nice. I think I had enough already, but you know, it's good. I don't need a boost anymore. 8,000 more molten glass to make. You know, it's relatively fast, and I've done the hard stuff. I just have to get this over and done with. It's really shouldn't take us too much longer. Now I see another eclectic. Sadly, someone else gets to it before me, but you know, that's fine. It's not like I'm going to get that much good stuff from eclectics. Now I find another one a little while later, trying to catch it, but it's running away from me. I get a myth pickaxe. Not terrific, and it looks like we're done. Is that it? Yes, 77, to 78. Oh, it looks like I'm really excited, which is kind of sad, but I've been here for so long. I've probably been here for like an entire day just bank standing. So 78 crafting. There we go. We can boost up and make black d'hide chaps. So I forgot the boost, which is not a very good start. But anyway, I think this is my last pie, so I have to use it very wisely. So what I do is I drink a dwarven stout, and then as soon as my smithing goes down by 1 level, or mining, doesn't really matter, but I'm looking at smithing at the moment. As soon as it goes down by 1, I can eat the pie and know that I have a full minute of the boost. So right there, there we go. It looks like I want to make maybe 20 or so. I think I had 60 black d'hide in the bank, so 20 and 20 makes sense. So black d'hide chaps, I finally have them again. And you know what? It's actually better now that I got my crafting up because I didn't have black d'hide vamps before. Now they don't give a huge range bonus. I think it's literally a 1 higher range bonus than the red d'hide, but hey, it's something. I don't have to think about all this was for nothing. So anyway, I think I'm going to end off the episode there. Thanks for watching. We finally got it. Finally got the black d'hide back, and we can go back slaying hopefully next episode. See you then.